We know that submarines are military assets designed to operate stealthily. Their presence must be difficult for the enemy to detect, including through visual observation. Therefore, submarines obviously cannot use bright colors. But why not dark green or blue? After all, the ocean itself appears blue. The choice of submarine colors for camouflage purposes has gone through a long history dating back to the First World War. During that period, submarines spent much more time on the surface, so gray became an ideal camouflage color, similar to the paint schemes used on most warships. The common combination was a gray color on the sides and black paint on the upper section. However, submarines during that era could not dive very deeply. The light gray color made them relatively easy to spot from the air when they were only a few meters below the water surface. In 1937, the United States Navy conducted a series of experiments to test the effectiveness of different submarine camouflage colors. Several submarines were painted in various colors, including black, purple, blue, green, and others. From these experiments, researchers concluded that dark blue was the most effective color for submarine camouflage. However, a problem appeared when dark blue paint was applied to submarines. The dark blue coating quickly faded after being exposed to the harsh marine environment. The color gradually changed into a pale, bluish-white shade. On the other hand, black paint showed the highest durability. Black was considered fairly effective for camouflage purposes, although it was not as effective as dark blue. However, because of its superior durability, black was chosen as the preferred color for submarines. Modern submarines, however, are black, not simply because they are painted black. Their black appearance comes from the material used on their outer surface. The exterior of many modern submarines is covered with a special layer called anechoic tiles. This layer, which can be several centimeters thick, is designed to reduce sonar reflections while also absorbing noise generated by the submarine itself. When enemy sonar waves hit the submarine's surface, most of the energy is absorbed by this outer layer, and only a small amount is reflected back. This makes the submarine much harder to detect. The reason these outer layers are black is because they are made from a special type of rubber, similar to the rubber used in car tires. This rubber contains tiny holes specifically designed to absorb sonar waves. The black color of anechoic tiles, as well as car tires, comes from the addition of carbon. Carbon compounds mixed into rubber provide additional strength, durability, and resistance against wear. So, the main reason modern submarines appear black is because their outer surface is covered with anechoic tiles, a rubber-like material designed to absorb sonar waves. The black color comes from carbon additives that improve the material's strength and durability. Nevertheless, some countries still paint their modern submarines with colors other than black. For example, North Korea uses dark green on some submarines, while Israel uses dark blue on some of its submarines. Some submarines also have red paint applied to their lower sections. The reason is similar to the red paint found on the underwater hulls of surface ships. The main purpose is to prevent the growth of marine organisms that attach to the ship's body. This red coating is called anti-fouling paint, which helps slow the growth of organisms such as algae and shellfish that attach to the hull. The red color comes from copper oxide compounds, which are effective at preventing marine growth. Painting the lower section of a submarine does not need to consider visual camouflage anymore because the underside of a submarine is almost impossible to see during normal operations. Therefore, the priority is not concealment from human eyes, but protecting the submarine's performance and reducing maintenance.